in favor of Dr. Kirb. Here we are. Palutena versus Falco. Most of their matches, these characters.
So I can tell you a little bit about Palutena Falco myself. A lot of this matchup kind of revolves around Palutena desperately trying to stuff out what Falco is trying to do, except he's kind of better at it. He controls the ground better than her thanks to laser being better than auto target. And the way he's in the air, she's forced. Oh, we're still in... check the time.
Check rule set. Check rule set.
Yeah, we're still in...
Dude, we're not timing each other out. They're going to play it out. 3 stocks. We got to settle in.
Yeah, we're playing crew battle mode.
Anyway, what I wanted to say is there's something interesting about this neutral where Falco laser is like really annoying for Palutena, but there's not much else. Oh my goodness, why are you landing there?
She has a hard time landing on.
Yeah, but yeah, there's not much that either character can force to happen aggressively on each other, and they both absolutely annihilate each other for trying to just jump in or rush in.
Personally, I think Palutena has a much harder time like punishing Falco. Falco has this ability to just kind of teleport 4 times his height whenever he feels like it.
Oh my goodness!
Exactly. Falco is like really hard to hit and really hard to keep in disadvantage, while Palutena, kind of a floatier, more honest character, just falls straight for those Falco kill you at 80 up tilts.
Okay, finally Apparition on the board, but yeah, the way Dr. Kirb just snuck right past that ledge and just scooped up that stock at like, what, 60?
You can see the matchup. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible 50-50 that is weighted in Dr. Kirb's favor every single time he presses the B button.
All right, so I'm going to tell you that the answer is to just ignore them. They're 2% each. You can't get tilted by the lasers.
Well, then what, you're supposed to approach him? Like, you're supposed to have this big trajectory coming straight at him? Like, she can't even be in the air.
You got to take your time. What the lasers are doing is they're disrupting Apparition's tempo. You see, like, Apparition just feels like they have to be doing something. They have to press a button. They have to get off of ledge right now, right this second, every time. And Dr. Kirb, I think, feels comfortable picking their spots a little more. And because Apparition is going every time, all the time, I have to be pressing a button right now or else I'm going to get hit. Dr. Kirb's just like, oh, they're always going to be pressing a button. I'm just going to space around the button.
Palutena is a lot easier to space around Falco. It's the exact same evasiveness thing that I was talking about.
Okay, now we're thinking about timing each other out.
Yeah. First game, not really an option. But now, you know, maybe Apparition has the chance to kind of take it a little bit slower. So Apparition has tried a couple of different characters against Dr. Kirb, Game & Watch and Sephiroth specifically. This is something though. There's no way they're coming out, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see anything like that. Apparition probably gonna just stick with the Palu. I do want to see Apparition try and take like this game slower. They just really wanted to force themselves into these scrap situations. Great retreating fair there. Awesome.
Right now, I'm just kind of seeing a situation where the lasers are so much... Like, Palutena's anti-airs and her projectiles just simply aren't as good as Falco's. So even though they're both doing the same thing, trying to, you know, wait each other out and jump at the other and try to kill them, Falco's just better at it on both fronts.
Yeah, and the laser, it's just dictating, where on the ground she can be.
Look at his anti-airs.
Yeah. Honestly, the fact that up tilt just scoops and beats the Nair out of shield
is crazy.
Off of Palu is definitely something to watch. Maybe...
matchup defining.
Yeah, maybe matchup defining information there.
Like, as the person living with the Palutena, I have heard many complaints about this one.
Do not live with a Palutena anymore.
Matchup defining.
But yeah, ooh, jumping right into it. Apparition kind of taking their first lead of the set so far. There's a stock, big.
I still think they're kind of stuck here. It's being forced to play a slower game is still a problem when Falco can just kill you at 130 from center stage, right? Like, he doesn't have to play as slow as you. He just kind of keeps doing stuff.
That's so... The fact that he just side B again is so funny. All right.
It's super safe. Like, people will tell you that it's...
yeah, especially because it was the back of her shield there.
Right, exactly. The best thing she has is back her out of shield, right? That's not covering.
Short.
Yeah, exactly. That's not covering him while he's in his little crouch position.
He doesn't even need to crouch down that far. Like, Palu's short hop is
by the way.
Quite high. Yeah, super dead. That laser took the jump. We tried to hop over into it, like right through that little brother jump zone, right above the ledge.
Really tough thing about both of these characters jumping is once Palu loses her, she's in an incredibly terrible, easy to catch position. When Falco uses his, we've been telling you,
he teleports 900 feet into the air.
Exactly, it's so hard to keep up with him.
The fact that Dr. Kirb already knew that Apparition was trying to teleport high there just says something about, like, 8 sets is a lot of sets to have played against someone and have them still have the download on you. I'm just saying, Dr. Kirb keeps innovating ways to be inside Apparition's mind.
I gotta be realistic, though, because I think even if he dares there and, you know, Palutena goes to ledge, what changes?
No, but like,
I don't think anything changes. I think he's just throwing it out because it's safe to do. It covers the one option, and then he's still there to cover ledge.
But the fact that it almost hit, the fact that he did teleport high there changes everything. It's like, Apparition sees that the down air is already out there, and it's just, oh my god.
So we are switching it up to Smashville, trying a smaller stage. I get the idea. Palutena wants to control more of the space of the stage, especially with Nair. F-tilt is an incredible way of controlling space, especially against characters like Falco who kind of stay in one spot for a little bit. She just needs long, lasting anti-air, big anti-airs to stay out here and try and beat this guy out of the sky.
Yeah, and if Falco gets caught on that platform, then Nair just has even more active frames.
Even more opportunities to get it.
Yeah, to trade out there. I see Apparition starting to like drift back the Nair out of shield and try and like hopefully start to catch some of these roll behind up tilts that have been eating him alive. But yeah, just the jump off ledge.
You see him throw Dare out above the ledge. Like he's doing it either way, and then he's still able to cover the ledge. Gotta be realistic. It's kind of, it ought to tell you something about a matchup when you can see one guy press one thing at the ledge over and over and over again, and it catches both options that a character will have.
Yep.
It should be telling you guys a lot.
All right, so Dash Tech finally gets him back in here, but we really need to seal out this stock before we look at Falco, before we get into Falco kill percents. Now we're here. Any up tilt's going to kill, any straight back air is going to have a real chance of killing. Up the top, not even close.
I didn't get to say this about Smashville. I do like the pick, kind of like Town and City, where you will die off the ceiling a lot later than on PS2 or Small Battlefield. The problem is you kind of have to avoid up tilt until you get to the point of dying off the side.
Finally, that neat little jump catch, but
160.
160.
Like how does Falco kill Palutena at 160? You're about to see it, but it's more difficult than you would be led to believe.
Little bit of Marthritis zone. Falco really wants those confirms.
And without him, he's just looking for
we have down tilt. Yeah, the answer is we have down tilt. We have Nair off stage. We're going to try and back air. We'll piece something together. Fair.
I don't think that kills.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, he's just looking for stray stuff.
Finally, Nair off stage. Yeah, Nair off stage is still so incredible. All of those long-lasting hitboxes are so good against the teleport recovery.
They're longer lasting than Palutena's. They're stronger than hers. They combo into more stuff.
I don't know about all that, but they do combo into more stuff.
Okay, a little bit of getting stuck, just missing the teleport cancel.
That felt like an anxiety option.
I get it, yeah, Apparition is probably out of his mind right now. Just trying to be like, I gotta get this, I gotta get this, I gotta get this, I gotta kill this guy.
If I don't kill this guy 2 more times, my winner's bracket's over.
Yeah,
misses the back air.
I love that
you're on a regrab. Yeah,
that fade back was fantastic. Yes, it did force a regrab, but Dr. Kirb was aware of this regrab, and Apparition fading back made him grab it later. Dr. Kirb threw out a move, being like, oh, I gotta hit this guy. Came out a little too late.
Not too much bleeding on this stock. 60, less than 160, fun fact. So get the Nair trains. We're gonna even this up. Up air 2. Yeah. We have a game, folks. We might be going to 4.
The problem
Apparition does not want to lose this close.
We've consistently seen that Falco is able to kill Palutena earlier than Palutena is able to kill Falco. So I'm really still worried about the idea that this might not be as even as it looks.
Not just earlier, but like so much more consistent
jump
too. Like every time Falco hits up air, it's like, or up tilt, it's like, oh, okay, we're killing
realistic
you now.
chance to die. Yeah,
and Palu doesn't have any setups in the same way. You know, there's like the.
I love the idea from Apparition, right?
Falco's so floaty. That jump kept him up for so long.
Yeah, he can just react to it.
Yeah, I think Apparition just started